100.7
WMMS.
Uh, 35192, you want to text me about 8 minutes exactly from your next $1,000. 30 pass every hour. Every hour on this show, at least, and then most of the day. During the week, you can get a chance to go fund yourself, giving away a lot of money over the next few weeks. Beginning 1 week from today, by the way, we're going to start handing off trips to get you to our sold-out 2019 Alter Ego Festival. I guess it's 2020, though. It's in January.
Yeah.
The Alter Ego Festival, now in its second year, I think. Is this the sophomore or the...
Yeah, it's the second one.
Okay. And it's going down in January. And this thing sells out almost immediately after it goes on sale. So it's at the Forum in L.A. Billie Eilish, the Black Keys, Blink-182, the Lumineers, Shade, Rex Orange County, and more. They always have some last-minute additions. But there are no more tickets to be had. So beginning Monday, we'll have a trip for you and tickets in the whole shebang. That will be at 5 o'clock each day next week.
Cool.
If you want to get out there.
Don't forget to go to AlanCoxShow.com and visit Christie's Instagram hotties. Oh, boy. Got that new ranking system, so I like seeing that bop.
Sure.
We mention it, jumps right to the top.
I understand.
So it's nice to see you guys engage and get us, little love with the digital department.
You're like
it's all about digital right now.
I understand. Digital.
Yeah.
I'm going to start calling you Ranking Roger. A lot of people hitting me up, by the way, as well. They're going to WWE Monday Night Raw tonight at the Romo Fijo, and they're going to try to get the chant going. So if you are in a group of people who get the Romo Fijo chant going, just send the video or post it or whatever.
It'll be on television, hopefully.
Oh, that'd be great.
If we can get the Romo Fijo chant on TV, that
for Monday Night Raw.
Amazing.
Be awesome.
Yeah.
Get some national coverage for the Romo Fijo.
If you're not aware of how it goes, it's Romo Fijo.
Romo Fijo.
I did. It's Romo Fijo. Let's go see a show.
Yes, Poundcake?
I did enjoy the renovations. It was the first time I saw them, so...
Yeah, it's pretty cool,
at the
right?
Celine Dion show.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend went to the Celine Dion concert, and she's like, I'm like, what'd you think of the Romo Fijo? And she's like, is it different? I'm like, yeah, they completely changed. She's like, I haven't been there in so long. I don't know what it looked like. So I was like, well,
but she's been downtown, hasn't she?
Well, she's from Chicago. She lives in Chicago now, so she came
see.
home to go to the concert. But I'm like, didn't you notice it looked pretty different than you've ever seen it before? She's like, I guess. I don't know.
Why didn't she go see Celine in Chicago?
I was just going to say that.
Because she's from here, and she went with her mom bought tickets for her and her sister for their birthday.
Oh, I see.
So it was like a little family outing.
Like, if I get nothing else out of radio, I got to go to Jamaica, and I got to go to Celine Dion concert on the floor.
You can go. Fine.
I'm saying if I got nothing else, I still have those two things.
Celine is doing Sunday, December 1st at the United Center.
Where's
That's
that?
her Chicago. That's her Chicago date with the Jordan statue out front.
Michael Jordan.
Oh.
Not your barber from Jordan.
Okay.
What's his name, by the way, your barber? Is it Hafiz or something?
Yasim.
What? Yasim?
Yasim.
Okay.
Yeah, you seem like a good guy to me.
You seen one, you seen them all.
Oh, my God.
Just a little,
you seem a little suspicious, actually.
I didn't even make the correlation with that.
Yeah, because you're an open-minded, nice person. Bill and I are trash.
Yeah,
no.
That's why.
That's why I love going to that barbershop, because they play like Muslim music videos in there.
Muslim music videos. There
or
you
you mean
go.
like Middle Eastern music
Sure,
videos? Yeah.
sure, but like
those Muslim music videos that are so popular?
They have those Middle Eastern soap operas. I'm like, wow. I feel like I'm stepping right into Saudi Arabia right when I get there.
Wow, all right. There's got to be Muslim dance music, isn't there?
Sure there is.
I mean, Islamic dance music.
Samina mina waka waka. Oh wait, that was Africa.
Waka waka.
That's Fozzie Bear dance music.
This time for Africa. This is kind of lit.
I like it so far. It says by Muslim DJ. He's so scared he doesn't even want to give his real name. And who could blame him? Islamic dance music.
You know, they're getting ready to kill a guy because he was convicted of homosexuality.
They put you on trial for homosexuality? I thought they just push you off a building or something. Some of these countries, that's what they're doing.
If convicted, he's facing execution for murder against or for crime against humanity.
Wow.
It's really sad. He's a pop star too.
Strange that they don't consider murder a crime against humanity. They're literally removing
a gay person.
I see.
He's like some like Muslim pop star there.
Oh, cool.
Oh, he's like a well-known guy.
Yeah, he's a celebrity over there.
Wow.
And they found out, I don't know if he was buying tricks or something.
You wouldn't think they'd want to kill someone that high profile.
No, they want to make an example of him.
Oof.
He's gonna escape, right? Like they gotta get him out of there.
I don't know. It's all really sad.
That's really sad. That's messed up.
Because he was like an entertainer, and now they're getting ready to. Because I think they will want to kill him because they're like, all right, well, we did this to him, and look how big he is. So now, what hope is there for you guys? I forget the guy's name though.
Wasn't there a big? There was a big.
You seem gay. No, is that not it?
There was like a big shootout. Didn't they get El Chapo's son or something?
Yeah,
They were taking him to prison, and then
El Chapo's son could get it though. Oh, he's so
The
cute.
notorious drug kingpin El Chapo was taken into custody, then let go. CBS News correspondent Errol Barnett explains why.
It was a battle zone Thursday in the city of Culiacan, Mexico, the historic homeland to the violent Sinaloa drug cartel. Police confirmed.
Like, this is the middle of the day. There's people in stores, people getting gas, there's restaurants, and there's just a shootout between cops and people trying to grab El Chapo. What, they're trying to rescue him from the cops? Is that what it was? Captured and released during shootout. Police battle drug cartel. Wow.
They were patrolling a neighborhood when they were fired upon from a house.
It just occurred to me that the news will probably tell me questions
Just
I'm
listen.
asking.
You're like a girl in a movie.
All the
like what's
questions.
happening? Who's
What's
that?
happening? I really am.
Just watch.
Who's
I
he?
haven't seen the movie either.
They fought back and entered that house. They captured and arrested.
He is a good-looking dude, isn't he?
Oh, he could go.
He could get it.
He could.
Get what? Millions of dollars
El
of
Chapo
ill-gotten
into
drug
pieces.
Ovidio Guzman.
El Chapo me into pieces. Well, he's El Chapo Jr. He's probably what do they call him? El Chaporito or something?
El Chop me
Nino.
into little pieces then.
Lopez, a key figure in the cartel after his father, Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, began a life sentence in the U.S. back in July. Washington Post Mexico Bureau Chief Kevin Seif.
Once
Bureau
word gets
Chief.
out,
Yeah.
Our people are
that
doing
El
good things.
Chapo's son has been detained by the Mexican security forces, like all hell breaks loose.
Police appear to be outgunned by drug cartel forces.
Well, yeah, that's kind of how it works down there. Wow, that's crazy. Shootout in the middle of the day. Boy, imagine, if you're a guy and you're set to take over your dad's business. It's one thing if your dad runs a printing business or maybe he's in the restaurant biz. You're El Chapo's kid. I mean, he was probably already, well-versed in the goings-on here. But imagine if he wasn't. Your dad's in a Supermax prison in Colorado. He ain't getting out. And you're like, I am supposed to take all this over? A global drug cartel? I just wanted to be like a rich douche.
Yeah.
I just want to kick back.
Yeah, he just wanted the perks.
Yeah, I want some
wanted to get into the
senoritas
business.
and I didn't want to get my hands dirty. He's like, you are my son. You must take over a cartel. It's like, what?
Aw, man.
Come on, man.
Did I miss something? Why did they let him go?
Because the cops were outgunned. So the cartel comes for and they were like,
Oh, my
we'll
God.
murder all of you if you don't, So they're like, here, take him. We'll figure it out later on.
Oh my God, that's how they're so powerful.
Well, yeah.
I didn't realize that's how that worked. Why can't they just bring in like
more firepower.
tanks or something?
I don't know. Because corruption's a huge thing down there, too.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot of cops already on the take, and I don't know. But it's a big deal.
We'll kill all of you if you don't let them go. Wow.
All right, listen, we like to call ourselves a little bit of a cartel down here because I got $1,000 that I'm going to give you, and you don't even have to do anything for it. It's no ill-gotten gains on your part. You can go fund yourself right now. Good luck.
Hey, it's Rover. Go fund yourself. We have your shot at $1,000 now. Text the nationwide keyword SQUARE to the number 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's SQUARE to 200-200. Good luck and go fund yourself from 100.7 WMMS.
Alan, here's a text. I've got some good news for you now that Dumb's back on the morning show. You're my favorite show again. The hell does that mean? All that was keeping you from me was
Dumb.
not being on the show? Well, yeah, that's... All right. I don't know what that means, but it's probably not good news for either show. Now, when I lived out in Vegas, Selena had her show out there. I knew some of the people that work with her directly, and they say she was a little bit cuckoo. I assume they're talking about Celine Dion, not Selena, the dead singer.
I mean, it could be Celine.
Oh, yeah, they corrected themselves in the text.
Oh, okay.
Celine Dion. Well,
You have to be at a certain point.
I mean, I don't think you have to
She's
be.
been doing it for 40 years in show business.
It doesn't mean you have to be.
Your
cuckoo.
reality is
She
warped.
probably likes what she likes. Yeah, you're used to getting what you need.
Your reality
and
is warped.
Her
I don't
husband's
care.
dead.
I don't care what anybody says. No one's going to be a normal functioning person like you and I after being famous and rich for 40 freaking years.
That husband thing was always a little weird, too, because he was a lot... She had to have looked at him like a father figure, almost.
Probably.
She
And
was real young when
I'm
he got
sure
with
they
her.
were
and-
talking before she turned 18. Like, he planted that seed real early. Not physically, but, mentally.
Alan, they let El Chapo's kid go because the cartel took cops and their families hostage. See, that's how they do down there. They're like, hey, let him go or I'll cut your daughter's head off. How about that?
Okay, fine.
All right, here she
Fine,
is.
Here's your stupid Chapo.
And you got to hand it to people who are law enforcement in Mexico.
Yeah,
You're
man.
like, oh my God, what a thankless job.
Well, also, that's why you see them leaning into the corruption. Because why wouldn't you?
You don't have no choice.
You're safer with the cartel than you are with the cops.
I understand it. But it's like, there have to be cops that aren't dirty. Guys that are out there trying to do whatever.
Yeah. It's hard.
El Chapoquito. El Chapaquitic.
And with
I don't
odds
know
like-
what he's called. El
with
Chaparita.
With odds like that, wouldn't you run to the border? Wouldn't you try and escape that? Plead asylum? But no. They're all evil.
Asylum. Yeah.
Those MS-13 gang monsters.
Oh, boy, they really
probably
are.
where they
They
get
are the
their
worst
start,
kind
right?
out there, right? That's where they learn. That's where they train down there.
MS-13 gang monsters.
I mean, I think they're Salvadorans, so different country, but still, I'm sure there's a little bit of interchanging of information. There's probably a cooperative crossover going on, or
An exchange program.
yeah, an exchange student program.
MS-13 gang monsters.
It's good to experience gang life in different settings.
Really is. Boy, this cartel's nothing like the one I grew up in. You
Yeah.
guys really spend some money in here. You got carpet and everything. Boy. You guys sure you're not running an interior design cartel, too? This place is breathtaking. Amazing. We're living in huts back in El Salvador. Celine was 14 when her husband discovered her. I hope you mean that professionally.
Yeah, that's weird.
14, and he was like, 35, 40-something?
People do bring up a good point. Dave Grohl has been famous for a long time, and he is a very nice guy.
I'm not saying you can't be nice. I'm saying your reality is warped.
Right, but one person's nice and the other person's cuckoo.
Most of
that
these-
goes beyond being famous.
Most of these people have not been to a grocery store by themselves. When you have to have security everywhere you go, that will take a toll on you. You don't trust people. Like you're always
Because you can't go to the grocery store, you don't trust people.
Well, I'm just saying you can't live a normal life without looking over your shoulder, without someone approaching you. You
Right.
expect people wanting money from you, family members coming for you. Like if you do something wrong, it might end up in the media.
No, I understand being a little bit more reticent in public, but it doesn't make you go cuckoo.
But
If you're like, I have to have somebody...
I can't grocery shop. I'm losing my mind over here.
But that guy
I don't know how much a gallon of milk costs.
That guy didn't define. He didn't clarify his definition of cuckoo. Like what? She talks a lot. She's funny. Like what? What does he mean?
Oh
by
yeah,
cuckoo?
you know how when you meet someone that's funny, you're like,
They're really
This
cuckoo."
person's real cuckoo. Make me laugh so much.
Kooky.
Yeah.
Poquito chapitos. I like that.
she was stopped
La
there-
chapa petite.
In between sets, she was like, "I know you guys hate when I talk." She's like, "But I'm just so happy for you guys to be here." She's like, "You guys."
Does she still have that? She's that Quebecois
Yeah, she's
accent.
Still
Yeah.
French. Still French accent.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Is she French or she's French Canadian? She's from Canada,
She's
right?
French Canadian.
Yeah, okay.
But
Does it look like she's lip syncing? Lip syncing?
she's not.
She is.
I read that
She's
she,
not.
She does. I heard she
read
does.
the review I read was that it was clear she wasn't because some of the notes.
We're kind of bad.
Well, not bad. I see what you're doing.
It's not.
I'm not getting in the middle of this.
No.
Not bad, but they were like she might have kept him a bit too long, or
And plus, there was a backing track, and she would go off of that and hit higher notes than the backing track would do. So, no, there's no way. And I was right up front, so I could see.
You could.
Yeah, you were in the 7th row. You could see.
Okay, all right.
All my videos were great. I was
could
looking up.
see.
I was like, why aren't the people like up in the 100s and 200s filming anything? And I was like, oh yeah, because they would look.
Because she looks like an ant
Yeah,
on a
can't
marshmallow.
see anything, yeah.
That was this,
That would have been you.
Because I remember I said the same crap for Justin Bieber, and I'd never cursed my seats ever again. I was like, oh yeah, like I'll have great seats. I'll be on the floor for Justin Bieber. And I was like high as like you could possibly get. I was like second row from the back.
We had great seats for Bieber when I took my daughter when she was younger. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I did his Purpose tour where he had those ugly little dreads. Ugh.
Do you know Despacito is the most played? Because I was doing this road trip on Saturday, and Guns N' Roses just hit 1 billion plays for "Sweet Child of Mine" on YouTube. And
Oh, yeah,
the
okay.
people I was with were like, "Well, I wonder what the most played song ever on YouTube is, or the most played video ever on YouTube."
It was Gangnam Style for a while.
It was Gangnam Style for
Yeah.
a while, but now it's Despacito by Justin Bieber. Like over 6 billion views.
Despacito.
That's ridiculous.
All you need, I told you, all you need is all of Brazil to listen to your music 3 times. And like Latin America comes through. If you want to forget being an American pop star or forget being a European pop star, you need to be a Latin American pop star. Like Maluma, I am surprised he's not the biggest thing on the planet right now. Because you get Latin America to follow you.
Yeah,
and
the thing with Despacito was that, like, it was Daddy Yankee. Who that guy
been off the market forever.
That's right. Like 15 years you haven't heard of Daddy Yankee, and then he pops up in this huge song.
He needed a plug. That's all.
$6 billion views, huh?
Over 6 billion, yeah.
Over 6 billion.
But that, Guns N' Roses, they're in the billion club now.
Yeah, but it took them 30 years to get there, right?
Well, I mean, YouTube wasn't around for when if they were.
Oh, I see.
The number, what they can't.
Wait a minute. You mean YouTube?
When the song came out, there was no YouTube.
You mean
so it's
YouTube
taken a
wasn't
bit.
around in
Yeah.
1987?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
I am saying that.
6.4 billion views.
So, Sweet Child. I wonder why Sweet Child of Mine. Why would 1 billion people check out Sweet Child of Mine?
Was it on Guitar Hero?
I think it was on Guitar Hero, and there's a ton of movies.
But there's a lot of songs on Guitar Hero that don't have 1 billion views in there.
Yeah, but
it's just
that's-
an interest. Was it a?
That's like their ballad that everybody knows.
Yeah. Okay.
Despacito has so many views that there's 3 million comments in the section.
But there's some wild stuff being said in those comments.
I'm sure, like, 'cause it's all buried underneath there. But like, think about like when you post a picture and you have like 10,000 followers, picture get like 52 likes. This has like 6 billion views and only 3 million comments.
Yeah, there's probably 1 billion comments that were deleted because it was all hate speech.
Yeah, in Spanish, no less. Alan, I think you mean that being a Mexican cop is a gracias-less job. That's precisely what I mean. Yes.
Damn it, I hate Americans.
It really is. It really is.
Now Becky, a.k.a. Becky, pretend that was a caller that said that.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe you should do a voice when you're reading text so she thinks it's a caller.
Oh, yeah, text voice.
There you go.
All right. I'll
Yeah,
start doing
you can
that.
do it like the, talk to text voice.
Yeah.
Poquito chapito.
Rico Suave.
Rico suave.
I
Where's your new one?
gotta get my little one.
Yeah, where's your
is
little
my
one?
little one? I don't know. Oh, I set him off to the side. I got another one today. I got to put batteries in it. I have 2 competing ones. Although the other one apparently stinks. Well, yeah, I have tiny ones. I got 2. This is too big. This is like a crowd control bullhorn.
Poquito chapito.
They wish they could have used that against El Chapo's son.
Yeah.
Or like, guns.
Or guns. Yeah.
Just because they have a
Cornholio.
loud enough
Calm
bullhorn,
down.
be like, stop shooting us, please. Oh, they can hear me now.
Being
Great.
very polite.
See, that didn't work. If he had hey, knock it off. I'm gonna get you, Chapito. You better stop shooting. Got it. What did I say? Knock it off. Put down my daughter. I'm talking to you, Poquito Chapito. You better put your hands down. Put your hands up.
Put your hand down.
Not the hands you cut off that guy. Put up your own hands. All right. 35192 if you want to send me a text that you want me to read in a weird voice so that Becky doesn't get mad. And AlanCoxShow.com for everything else. We'll be back after these.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And every